Right.
And that's most men. Or even something that a man feel like he may be able to do himself.
Yeah.
He's like, I still ain't paying nobody to do this myself. So, but that's just me saying. So, so what are some
Okay. Are we getting into the Reddit stories?
Yeah,
now?
we're gonna get into the Reddit stories because we wanna talk about the Reddit world real quick.
So there are so many different categories on Reddit. And when you go into the relationship category, people offering advice.
Here's the difference between
can
Reddit
be-
and YouTube, though.
Okay,
the
what's
good
the
thing,
difference
I'm talking about between the comments. Yeah. Now listen, Reddit comments are like, I think Reddit comments are genuinely trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
Reddit comments are trying to be helpful. YouTube comments, you might get some helpful stuff in there, but YouTube comments come in there and say, what's the most reckless, crazy thing I can say? Or you might have somebody in there who just has a whole nother subject that they want to vent about. So it's always interesting. So I say all that to say that the Reddit comment world,
they do try to be helpful.
They do try. So
yeah, I've read through the comments too, and they are honestly trying to be helpful. So we're going to add to the comments. Okay?
Add on.
We're going to try to be helpful too.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the first situation. My 51 female wife of 30 years wanted to open our relationship, says a 51-year-old male, and he said no. So here's the story.
That's the husband.
Yes, this is the husband.
Mm-hmm. What's the story?
She is having a midlife crisis, lost weight, started exercising, started wearing makeup. I played with the idea of opening our relationship for a while because we are so close and have had a fantastic relationship for 30 years. She started a secret, non-sexual yet relationship behind my back, but told me about it later. Now it's 3 weeks after she told me, and I'm losing my mind. I told her I cannot go through with it at all. Her reaction was that she doesn't want to lose me and she'll stop. On one level, I feel better, but on another, I don't know what to expect. Is this just a menopause thing? And can she get over this feeling of wanting freedom again in her life? I know she loves me very much, but I am not mentally strong enough to handle this situation. So she's 51. They're both 51.
51.
They've
Okay.
been married for 30 years.
So let's recap it. So we gotta
open the relationship.
We got a 51-year-old woman, both 51. They've been married since they were in their 20s, right? And she started exercising, losing weight, and she started a non-sexual relationship with someone else, probably somebody she worked with or something like that. Could be, right? Mm-hmm. And did she bring up the idea of them having an open relationship? Was that something that they both brought up or she brought up?
I'm losing my mind. Well, it's a non-sexual relationship. This is all it says. It's a non-sexual relationship, and she told him about it later.
But did they talk about having an open relationship? I thought you
not that was just in the title.
Wanted to open our relationship.
So maybe during the process of her telling him about this relationship that she has that hasn't been sexual yet, but apparently they've been connecting on other levels.
Yeah. She's already had an affair, basically.
Yeah, probably emotionally, just not physically yet. So maybe during that conversation, maybe the conversation was brought up to have an open relationship.
So what do we think is happening here? What do you I'd say what I think is happening.
Okay, you say it.
So here's what I think is happening. What's happening now is that, okay, so here's my thing, and I'm just this is my perspective, right? You have two choices once you cross the threshold of like 45 into 50. You got two choices. You either keep yourself together or you start to go downhill, right? And in relationships, so, we're upper 40s, and you know what? We look damn good to be upper 40s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and be humble. I am a humble guy, but I ain't humble today. So here's the thing. You have a choice whether you go downhill. So if the wife started exercising and losing weight, she's probably finding her extra fly. And listen, the women, I'm speaking as a man now, the 50-year-old women of the past ain't the 50-year-old women of the day.
No.
Because, you got some women that go downhill, but you got some 51-year-olds that look amazing.
Yes.
60-year-olds look amazing. Now, and when you're in a relationship, you gotta keep those things somewhat even keeled, because if the husband isn't keeping themselves together. It sounds like a woman who's caught her flyness. She's catching her flyness into her 50s, and the husband might not be there either. Might be letting himself go, and she, that might contribute to also, it's not the only thing, looks, but I'm just saying that's part of something that
of the attraction
thing.
Yeah,
so
sure.
So the whole exercise and losing weight, if they're doing it together and they're on that type of time together, then you can bond a little bit more on that level. But if one person's doing it, the other person's not, that's where you start to have that divergence.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a good point.
Just the surface level of what I think is going on. We can get deeper into it, but what do you think?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think it's a lot of probably what you're saying. Like if there's a level of one person is keeping up with themselves, keeping in shape, looking good, starting to get compliments from the outside, from other people, and maybe it becomes a little flirty, who knows? But I don't necessarily think it's her desire to want to open a relationship. Perhaps she's feeling herself, like you said, she's feeling more attractive, maybe more sexual. But I feel like if that attention came from you, as the husband, I don't know.
No, go ahead. Say it. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say. Just say it. Say it.
Well, yeah, I think you should work on yourself. And I mean, if there is something deeper, maybe you can have a conversation. Like if you just really want to know what's really going on, sit down and have a conversation with her, and both of you be honest about what's going on in a relationship. I don't know if it's attention that she needs.
It's always attention. It's always
attention that she needs from her husband. So yeah, it could be that, and she's getting the attention outside, and it feels good.
So let's talk about attention. So here's the thing with attention. I think that for men and women alike, attention is a difficult situation because everybody loves attention. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like, if she's feeling, if she may want the attention, but she may want it elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? She may like the attention elsewhere. So they've been together a long time. And, I think a lot of couples, as they get older, sometimes some people talk about doing like an open relationship thing. And he mentioned in the whole Reddit post about something that he's losing his mind because he doesn't want to do something that's open.